Kielczweski, who this Saturday night takes on Gabriel Flores Jr. in the co-feature bout live on ESPN Plus. Hey Ryan, what's happening?
Another fun day. How you doing?
Good. How's everything in the bubble in Las Vegas?
Oh, it's like a prison, but we're getting used to it.
You just got out there yesterday, correct?
Yeah, I arrived yesterday. Yeah.
And so, what's the first 24 hours been like?
It's not terrible, but not great. I'm always tempted to go down to the casino, but I can't do that. But yeah, it's all right. I'm just hanging out in the hotel room. I got to focus on the weight anyway, so better off being alone and quarantined, I guess.
Talk about that. Obviously, on a normal fight week, you get up, you go to a gym, whatever, and shake those last couple pounds off. What's the differences of being there? I know you get maybe an hour here, an hour there, possibly. Is that kind of what it is?
Yeah, I actually haven't even hit the gym yet, but I'm going down there in a couple hours just to run on the treadmill, maybe hit the bag or something. I don't even really know what they have set up for us, but we'll make it work.
So let's talk about this fight. Gabriel Flores, who's an undefeated fighter, looked at as a possible, future star in the sport. How do you size him up?
Yeah, seems like a real good fighter. He looks real fast on his feet and with his hands. I think my experience should overcome him. The way I looked at it when I first got offered the fight, it was like I'd be, even at my old age of 31, I think I would beat 20-year-old me. So that's kind of how I looked at it, just by experience and all that stuff. So I think it's going to be a good fight.
Talk about that. You mentioned the experience you've been in with both prospects, undefeated guys, contenders. Like you said, you've been around, been a pro for about 12, 13 years now. How does that factor into what happens on Saturday night?
I think it's a big factor. Just experience. Just being there that many times is just I think it's gonna overcome him. I've been 10 rounds. He's only been 10 rounds once. I've been quite a few times. I think just everything with experience should factor in my favor.
You've been off about 20 months. Do you fear ring rust, or obviously with the the 6-7 months shutdown kind of thing? Did you feel any ring rust being off so long?
No, I mean, it is what it is, when I first started sparring for this fight, I was getting hit with stupid stuff that I would never get hit with before, but, I shook that off pretty quick. I'm pretty sharp right now, but, yeah, it shouldn't really make a difference.
I went over Gabriel Flores. I mean, is that, obviously, you said you're 31. A few years ago, there's a lot of talk about you, especially here in the East and Northeast, about you as an emerging prospect. Does a win get you right back on that line for a real big opportunity?
That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, that's it. But who knows? Boxing is a very, very strange game. Nobody really cares about you until you're on top, and we'll see. If I win, then great. Let's get something bigger and better. And then,
obviously, the score. He's 18-0. He's a top-ranked fighter fighting on a top-ranked card. Obviously you understand you're coming in on the B side here. Is that like a little disrespect thing? Is that a motivating thing?
Nah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's whatever. That stuff doesn't bother me.
The lightweight division, you've been either a junior lightweight or lightweight your whole career. The lightweight division, obviously, Top Rank is invested in it, and with a lot of things. And I know you're with Murphy's Boxing, a great promoter, Ken Casey, and Sean, who's with you out in Vegas. You feel, I mean, how do you see the top of the lightweight division? They have a big fight out there in a couple weeks with Lopez and Lomachenko. What do you look at in terms of being the lightweight division?
To tell you the truth, I do not watch boxing at all,
wow.
So
Okay.
I can't tell you anything. I don't watch anything unless I know it's going to be a great fight, or I know the person, I really have no interest in watching it, to tell you the truth.
Well, Lopez and Lomachenko is going to be a great fight on the 7th.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll definitely watch that. I will definitely watch that. I think Lomachenko is one of the best to put on a pair of boxing gloves, and I heard that Lopez kid. I've never seen him fight, but I heard he's the real deal.
If you don't mind me asking, why is that? Why? I mean, 99.9% of the guys I speak to, they know everything on every division and what's going on, who they want to fight. Is it just something you're good at and you do it, and once you're out from the gym or once the fight's over, you have other interests?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have any other interests. I own a gym now.
Okay.
Yeah, so my life, and I work full time at another job. So my life is I wake up in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, go to work, my first job, get out of work, go to the gym, work on myself, and then go train clients at night. So my day is 14, 16 hours long every single day. So I just have no interest in or time even to think of anything besides work.
That's very interesting. How does doing that, like you said, the now with the 2 jobs at the gym and your regular job at 5 a.m., how does that obviously it has to have some impediment on your training?
Yeah, I make it work. There's always time, and we make the gym hours pretty flexible around, both of our schedules. Me and Chris Trietti that own the gym. So, it just, we make it work.
Growing up in the Boston area, obviously a great sports area. They're very passionate about their fans and about their teams and everything like that. Growing up in that environment, very blue collar up in Boston. How is that? For some of the fans who haven't seen you, how does that fit into your boxing style? You consider yourself a real blue collar kind of fighter?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah.
Flores, I guess, like you said, he's a boxer and everything. So is maybe the key of this fight to make it a little bit of a dogfight on Saturday night?
I don't know. We'll see, because I saw him. I've seen him fight guys that just come forward in a heavy bags to him. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen him fight anybody that has a little bit of movement like I have, and second guess his punches. So we'll see. I mean, who knows? We'll see how it plays out.
We mentioned the bubble. Have you thought about fighting in front of pretty much a fanless room on Saturday night?
Yeah, it's going to be terrible. It's going to feel like a sparring session.
When you fight at home, you have a pretty good fan base. So I mean, and you probably feed off that on some of your fights. So is that it's going to be a different thing for you on Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say so. I mean, but at the same time, in the middle of the fight, you zone everything out, and you only hear your trainers anyways, and so it might be weird for the first 2 rounds or so, but I think after that, just get used to it.
Last couple of questions here. What do you want to say to the fans out there, your fans back in the Boston area, or some of the fans you've picked up fighting in different spots around the country, around the world? What do you want to say to them?
Yeah, just keep on watching. I'm old, but I'm not out yet. So
31's old. Wow.
I'm waking up with aches and pains now. It's terrible.
I'm doing that. I'm 47. I'm doing that. You're a professional athlete, so
you don't have to get punched in the face, though.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And I guess the last question: where do we find you on social media?
I guess Facebook and my regular name, Ryan Kielczweski, and then Instagram, if I could remember. Like I said, I was old and, I'm not up to date with technology. I just had to download the Zoom meeting thing. I think it's Ryan _K 1989.
If you bear with me, I got the computer in front of me, so I want the fans to be, like I said, you get a big win on Saturday night. I'm sure that the fans will be. It's actually Polish _Prince 89.
No, that one's deactivated. I don't know what
Okay.
happened to that one. I got locked out of that years ago.
Okay. Okay. Then let me see if I can find. This is the first time I'm doing this. So it'd be Ryan S-E-Z. I mean, here we go. Ryan _ K 1989. There we go.
That's it.
So fans, if you want to follow the goings on of Ryan Kielczweski, there you have it. Ryan, thank you for a few minutes of your time. We wish you best of luck, and we'll see you on Saturday night.
Thank you very much.